Om Sri Lakshmi Narsimhaya Namaha, Valmiki Ramayana, Kishkinda Kanda, Chapter 37. Monkey warriors assemble at Kishkinda. Summary. Monkey chiefs go round the earth at the behest of Sugreeva to fetch all the monkey champions on the earth to the presence of Sugreeva. They all go to different mountains, rivers, oceans, and forests and motivate all monkeys to reach Sugreeva at once. Further, having gone to Himalayas, they find divine fruit, tubers, and medicinal herbs there, which they fetch as royal gifts to Sugreeva. They all return to Sugreeva in the same time when Sugreeva is with Lakshmana and prior to the other monkeys that are summoned. Chapter 37 in detail. When the great souled Lakshmana spoke to Sugreeva in this way, Sugreeva spoke this word to Hanuma, who is available at his side. Convoke the Vanaras available on the summits of these five mountains, namely Mount Mahendra, Mount Himalaya, Mount Vindhya, and Mount Kailasa, and those that are on the whitish peak of Mount Mandhara, as well as those that are on the mountains at Shishore. Udaya Adri, namely Sunrise Mountain, which mountain will always be dazzling with the tinge of youthful sun, and them that are on the mountains which shine in the ochre hue of evening clouds, Ashta Adri, namely Sunset Mountain, and which mountains are situated at the palace of sun, and the catastrophic monkey chiefs that are abiding in the palm groves of Mount Padma. Also thus the fly jumpers who are similar to black mascara and black clouds in their shine, and who match elephants in their vigor, and who live on Mount Anjana, they too are to be convened. Those fly jumpers whose complexion will be golden and dwell in the caves of great mountain beside those who are on the mountain sides of Mount Meru, and those biding on the black red mountain, along with those topmost speeded fly jumpers living on Mount Great Ochre, swilling palm toddy, these are to be summoned. Further, the Vanaras who will be in the tinge of rising sun and who dwell in the highly delightful, richly fragrant and lofty woodlands that are surrounded with the delightful hermitages of sages are to be summoned. Along with them, the Vanaras who are in the interiors of forest, they are also to be called for. Why citing a few? Those monkeys that are on the earth, all of them are to be assembled. O Hanuma, you quickly summon all of the topmost speeded Vanaras by employing constellations, and the like procedures. In the first instance, highly speeded Vanaras are hastened at my commanded. However, you hasten some other monkeys, chiefs, for the purpose of hastening them. Those that are entangled with creature comforts, and those that are stringy dawdlers, you quickly lead all of those monkey chiefs in here, and such of those Vanaras that do not arrive within 10 days by my command, those miscreants are eliminable as the abusers of king's decree. Let all the loyally monkeys available on the earth that abide by my control start coming to this place in hundreds, thousands, even in millions by my command. The champions of monkeys, with ghastly aspects and similar in shine with the mountains and clouds, shall start coming here by my command, fly jumping as though to overcast the sky. Let those Vanaras who know the routes to the dwelling places of other monkeys expeditiously proceed on quick routes and gather all of the monkeys available on the earth at my command. Sugreeva ordered Hanuma that way. On hearing the order of Sugreeva, the king of Vanaras, Hanuma, the son of air god, has started to dispatch valorous monkeys in all directions. In a split second, the Vanaras that are sent by the king of Vanaras have skyrocketed to the airways of birds and stars on their ways, and indeed reached the vault of heaven, which was once trodden by Vishnu. After skyrocketing, those monkeys have reached the monkey that are living at seashores and islands, in the caves and cracks of mountains, and at lake shores and their surrounds, and motivated all of the monkeys available there towards the cause of Rama. On hearing that command of the kings, Vanara, Sugreeva, who is semblable with the death god and time god, all of the monkeys have arrived with the terror of Sugreeva haunting them. Then 30 million fly jumpers, whose swiftness is inconceivable and whose shine is like that of glass mascara, have sallied forth from mountain Anjana to there, where Raghava is camping, that is Mount Prasarvana or Mount Malyavanta. 100 million monkeys who take delight on the best mountain where the sun goes into dusk, namely the westerly mountains, Ashtadri, and whose hue is similar to the refined gold, for dusk has a golden hue, have jumped in. Vanaras who are in the hue of lion's mane have turned up in 1,000 crores, say 100 billion, from the pinnacles of mountain Kailasa. Those that are sheltered on Himalayas, subsisting on fruits and tubers, have arrived in a thousands of 1,000 crores, say a trillion. Millions and millions of Walras whose looks and deeds are gruesome, and who equal the planet Mars in their crimson flesh, as they dwell on the hotbeds of Mount Vindhya, have swiftly alighted from Mount Vindhya. The count of those Vanaras who are basically domiciled at the coast of milky oceans, the residents of Tamala woodlands, and those who feed on coconuts, dwelling in coconut groves, and who have presently come from those places, is uncountable. That highly forceful military force of Vanaras has arrived from forests, caverns, and riversides, with their leaping and bounding on the sky, blocking up the sun as if they have gulped him down. The Vanaras who went from Kishkinda to hasten up all the other monkeys of all quarters, those champions have reached Himalayan mountains and saw the exemptional trees on them. On that best and auspicious mountain, once a glorious Vedic ritual intending God Shiva took place, which pleased the hearts of all the gods. Then the Vanaras have seen luscious tubers and fruits similar to nectar, which have originated from the oblational food material spattered in the Vedic ritual for Shiva. If one eats for one time a little of those divine and heart-pleasing fruits and tubers that have taken their origin from the oblational food material, he remains satiated for a month. The best monkeys that are fruit eaters have collected those divine fruit tubers and even the divine medicinal herbs. On going to the cardinal ground of Vedic ritual, which was performed once, those Vanaras fetched highly fragrant flowers in order to please Sugreeva. On motivating all of the monkeys on earth, all those best monkeys who proceeded to foregather other monkeys quickly returned to Kishkinda ahead of the foregatherer troops of monkeys. Those quickly paced monkeys quickly reached Kishkinda just at the moment when Lakshmana is still with Sugreeva, and those monkeys arrived at that place where Sugreeva is available along with Lakshmana. Taking the medicinal herbs, fruits, and tubers along with them, all of those Vanaras obliged Sugreeva to accept fruits, tubers, and herbs as royal gifts, and they also spoke this word to Sugreeva. We have rounded up all the monkeys in the mountains, rivers, and forests. All of the Vanaras available on the earth are fetched to your fort according to your command. Thus the monkeys said to Sugreeva. On listening these words, then the king of fly jumper Sugreeva is gladdened and accepted the gifts brought from Himalayas from all of them. Thus, this is the 37th chapter in Kishkinda Kanda Valmiki Ramayana, the first epic poem of India. Sri Moola Rama Vijayate. Om Sri Krishnarpanamastu.